Why am I putting United there? Why am I doing that? Hey guys, NEWTS here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do a tier list for the Premier League and where I think everyone will finish. Obviously, the Premier League starts tonight, so let's get this in. I was going to do it with a big graphic and everything like that, but I've not had time, so we're going to do off this tier list, which I think looks quite good anyway. So we'll see how we do. And we're going to go from bottom to top. Obviously, kind of makes sense. So we've obviously got relegation to the bottom tier, lower mid-table, which is 13th to 17th, higher mid-table, which is 8th to 12th, Europa League and Europa Conference League, which is 6th and 7th, Champions League, which is showing us 2nd to 5th, which hopefully should be the case, and Champions, obviously, top tier. So we'll start off with the relegation, the bottom three. I think Burnley will go down with Leeds, and I think Brentford are in trouble. They've lost a lot of players. I think it'll be the reverse order of that, though. I think Brentford will go down just. I think Leeds will go down, and I think Burnley will drop with them. The only ones I think will stay up with is Sunderland, because I think the business they're doing is relatively good. So I think that they will survive just about. So that will be my bottom three. I think Brentford have lost too much in terms of star players, manager, everything like that. So I think they might be in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Next, lower mid-table. So this is 17th to 13th. As I mentioned, I think Sunderland will just about survive. I think that... Who else? Bournemouth will most likely be down there with them. As will West Ham. As will Wolves. Won't put Wolves there. And Everton. So this will be the bottom kind of tier. So that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5. Yeah. So I'm going to go Sunderland 17th just to survive. Bournemouth in around the relegation places, I think. Due to the fact that they're not looking great. Especially on pre-season. But pre-season isn't the biggest indicator, to be fair. I could be completely wrong on that one. West Ham, again, similar. They're not looking great either. Wolves, I think they're, with the loss of Cunha, they're going to struggle a little bit more than they did last season. So I've got them roughly about the same where they were, but a little bit further down. And then Everton, again, they've not been great pre-season, and they've not really brought anybody in of note. So I think they'll still be down there as well. Next, higher mid-table, 12th to 8th. I'm going to go Fulham, Palace, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 again. Now it gets tricky. Brighton, I think they might be a little bit trouble if they lose the Labour as well. Tottenham, again, I don't think they're playing great stuff. They've just lost Maddison to an ACL injury. He's out for the season. They've got Champions League football a lot. I don't think they've brought many people in, so they're going to be down there. I think they'll struggle to keep their place in Europe. It's either Newcastle, Forest, or Villa for me. I think I'm going to go Forest. Similar premise for Tottenham. So I'll go that order as well. So I think Fulham will be around mid-table, as will Palace. Brighton will be pushing for for European football, but won't quite get it. I think these two will struggle with European football, especially Tottenham with Champions League. So they'll be lower down the table, and I'm not so impressed with Tottenham under Thomas Frank. So that's where I'm going with that. You see, United still to be picked, and I'm being very ambitious now. EL and UCL, Villa, and Newcastle, in that order. I think Newcastle with Champions League football and the fact that they're not getting anybody is a struggle. I think Villa have got a really good squad. They may struggle more without Rashford and Asensio. I don't know if Asensio has been bought for a permanent. I know Rashford hasn't. He's gone to Barcelona. Whether they bring anybody else in, I'm not sure. There's them kind of four here could be anything of them four. I think it will be them four in those kind of 9 to 6, 7, 8, 9 kind of basis. It could be anyone in that order though. I think this is the top 5. I will not be as ambitious, too ambitious. I'm going to go Man United 5th. Because I don't think they'll match the other 4. But I think with the firepower they now have, with Sesko, with Cunha, with Mbermo, that adds a lot. I think if... And I'm recording this Saturday before, by the way. So if there's anything else happened since then, this may have been higher. But we're going United 5th. I think it will be Arsenal 4th, Chelsea 3rd, and Liverpool 2nd. Go second. Purely on the basis that City don't have bad seasons back to back. They usually kick on quite substantially. I think that City will crack on this season. Again, this is a similar basis. From these 3, because Chelsea have done a lot of good stuff as well, I think I'm less likely to put Chelsea in the Champions spot. I'm more likely to put Liverpool in the Champions spot, but I think City will do it. So to clarify all of this, we've got Burnley at the bottom with Leeds 19th, Brentford 18th. Sunderland, Bournemouth, West Ham, Wolves and Everton will make up 17 to 13. 12th to 8th will be Fulham, Palace, Brighton, Tottenham and Nottingham Forest. The Europa Conference League will be taken by Newcastle, or 7th place, should I say, Newcastle. The Europa League spot will be Aston Villa. Then it'll be Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool in the Champions League spot. That is a big fight. Why am I putting United there? Why am I doing that? Am I too ambitious? Maybe I'm too ambitious. And obviously the champions will be Manchester City, which pains me to say again. So that is my prediction, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this prediction. Do you think I've got it right? Do you think I've got it wrong? Where do you think your team, if you're seeing your team, will finish? Like this video if you have, subscribe if you are new. Until next time, guys, take care.